Hey everyone, it's me. Good to see you. I'm starting a live stream here, so anyone who wants to ask me a question or get to know me more, I will answer it to the best of my abilities. This is my chance to get to know my viewers, um, for us to interact on a more personal basis, um, and for a chance for you to ask me anything, and for me to give you a chance to learn more about me, why I do what I do, and to tell some pretty interesting stories that I wouldn't tell anywhere else. So bring on the viewers. Please come join me. And please stay a while so that we can chat. It would be so nice to have as many people as I can get on here. Probably do this for maybe half an hour, see what goes on. So yeah. I'll probably be doing this maybe once a month if I can. Whereas you guys could just ask me anything you wish. Inquire more about me. I know I may not go into my personal life much in my videos, but this is your chance to get to know me a little bit more. Oh, I got this. I got this crystal here. It's an amethyst protection crystal. The inspiration came from an amazing YouTuber. I'll be sure to link a description to his channel in the comments or something here. Either way, I'll be sure to link to it. He's an amazing guy called Lionel Anderson. Amazing guy. So much respect for him. I also have another package coming in the mail about a celestite crystal for contacting angelic beings of light. So yeah, I got this courtesy on one of his videos. He's such a good inspiration for me. I have so much respect for the guy and what he stands for. So yeah. Oh, and I thought this was really funny. My shirt says world's largest source of natural gas. You can see the comedic effect there. Do have digestion troubles. I'm purely because of my diet, which I am vegetarian. I've been contemplating becoming a vegan, but as of right now, I'll just stick with vegetarian because it's the least I can get. I get food from my work. Some here. In case you haven't wondered where I am, I'm in my basement at home. I live with my parents. I'm actually trying to find a second job, or hopefully one full job that I can get that I can just move out with. But it's a pretty nice place. I call this my man cave because this is where I spend most of my time, either that or in my room. To be honest, my room is where I feel most at peace and most peaceful, most safe, kind of like a Zen place. I burn incense. I got an ultrasonic diffuser, which is for like aromatherapy. It really helps raise the vibes of the room, and it makes it so much better. And my room is often messy, although I try to clean it up. I'm the youngest of 5, including me. I have an older sister. Oldest, shall I say. The oldest is my sister. And then I have 3 older brothers. They're all wonderful people. My sister actually took my car to go visit my grandparents and hang out with them. She's here from her home state of Boston. She really likes the current video that I've done about Pacts of Peace and starting our movement of love that we're doing to really try to change our hearts and really try to change the world. That's my intent of spreading real love, real peace, real unity. So that's my intent. And she's totally on board with it. In fact, she says the next time my entire family will be together would probably be for Thanksgiving. It's not too far away. Not too far away. So, oh, we got someone on here. Pat Hectic. Hi, so nice to have you on here. You can ask me any question about what I am. I hope you're a subscriber, but if not, then I'm an open book. So nice to have you on here. So please ask away. I'm very happy to have you on here, and I hope blessings and peace, love, and unity for you. I really do hope the best for everyone who watches. Oh, good question. Do turkeys have knees? I think they do. My best answer would be yes, but I mean, that's my best idea that I have right now. But I can. So, do turkeys have knees? Well, it says they have muscles. However, they're not acting alone. They have tendon structures in their legs as humans do, even though their knees bend in the opposite way. So, yes, to answer your question, sort of, but except they bend opposite us. So, I guess that explains the curvature like this, and then here's their foot. So, yeah. How do you tell your girlfriend that her breath stinks? Oh my God. I'd personally try to be polite. You never want to lie, but also you don't want to hurt her feelings and be mean. So I would try a combination of being honest, yet being extremely polite and say maybe something like, oh, hey, babe, if I can be perfectly honest with you, you know, I care about you so much, but may I advise that, you know, maybe give her a piece of gum. I wouldn't probably come out and say, I would never come out and say, hey, your breath stinks. That's coming a little bit on too much, you know. And I would personally never go there. I don't have a girlfriend myself. I'm single, but anywho, I would be really polite, maybe just offer pieces of gum at first. But yet don't lie. But also don't be blatantly harsh about it, you know. If she really loves you and appreciates you, she'll appreciate the honesty and she'll accept the remark, shall I say. Yeah, she might get the hint. So, like I said, I try to be respectful in all instances that I can. The last girlfriend that I had, I wouldn't really call it a girlfriend. She was a single mother. I live in Western New York near Buffalo. So she lived on like Grand Island somewhere, and I can't be brutally honest with her. She was very controlling and didn't let me say what I said. I mean, keep in mind, I forget things often, so that's why I have like a planner on my phone and various other things, a calendar in my room. So she was really mean and controlling, but Yeah, I have a hard time with women, but I've learned a lot. So, I mean, I'd say you can learn a lot from, obviously, you can learn a lot from her by how she treats others, but um, I always have, personally, how I would determine or how I would uh, grade I wouldn't say a perfect, but a good woman, for me, would be something like this. I'd see, as you know, I'm into, she has to have sufficient self love, because if she's depressed, what happened in the end? In the end, she ended up breaking up with me. Um, Honestly, I was glad to. I was the kind of guy who wanted to be committed, ultimately respectful, very respectful. I wanted to be the best person I can be. Not only I wanted to be true to myself, because you never want to change who you really are, but you want to be true to yourself. But I wanted to be honest. I mean, the relationship was stupid. It wasn't really working out for me, anyways. So she ended up leaving me, breaking up, saying, it's not working out. I actually was internally saying, finally, I didn't really like you after all. I mean, I thought I did. I wanted to get to know you, but I wouldn't consider this a relationship. It barely lasted a month. My criteria is basically 6 months. That at the very least 6 months for me. But like what I was saying, my criteria was one, I want to see if she has sufficient self love. Like, depression is horrible enough as it is, but I would never exclude a woman just because she has depression. However, I would see if she has sufficient self love for herself, self respect, decent enough self esteem. I mean, not having depression is good, but I mean, it's like I said, it's not going to barge her, it's not going to exclude her. Number two, see how she has love for others, like sufficient self love. If she walks down the street and if she sees a homeless man or woman and she sees them suffering, what is she going to do? Is she going to offer them a coat, buy them a meal? Would she go out of her way to make sure someone really has enough? I mean, that's why I'm starting Packs of Peace. I genuinely care about others and I want to help out. And number three, the last thing that I would look for in a woman is spirituality. Now, I'm not talking about religious. I'm not really religious, but I'm talking more of like inner peace. Meditation is a huge bonus, but I would never exclude anyone if they were religious. But, mine is, meditation, calmness, self control, things such as that. But I have loose, vague definition of that. But basically, self control, self esteem, self love, love of others, things along those lines. So yeah, that's about what I feel about relationships. I could say about my work. I work at a retirement place called Solstice Senior Living at East Amherst, which is the part of the town where I live in New York. It's a nice, quiet little place. I work as a kitchen helper, which basically means, I prep food. I rarely cook it. I mean, that's the cook's responsibility, but occasionally I may have to pop it in there. So stuff like that. It's a very wonderful job. What do I think about atheism? Honestly, I was an atheist after a while. My history goes like this. I was born and raised in a Protestant Christian home for about 19 years of my life. I'm currently 24. And then at 19, I was in college and I just dropped my Christianity because I started to question everything. I became an atheist for a while. I'm still non-religious as I say, but I'm more spiritual and meditative, and it's helped me out a lot. But as for atheism, you know what? I think they have some decent points. They criticize religion. I have nothing against atheists. Someone's home. Okay. I think they have some great points. Um, And I can agree with several things that they said, but, you know, yeah, I was an atheist for a while, so um, I have nothing against them. I like atheists. I really do. As I said, I'm all about peace, love, and unity, and I don't discriminate. And I don't care what religion or non-religion or whatever you believe. I don't care. Everyone's included. So atheism, I have experience with that, and I've had friends who were atheists. Um. So yeah, that's my job. That's my experience with relationships, and I've only improved. In fact, what I believe is currently based upon a dark period in my life that I was pulled out of. It was pretty horrible. I was in the darkest pit you can imagine. I wanted to die in every instance. I didn't care. But through meditation, more self-love, and various other things that I guess I'm a little fuzzy right now and I can't accurately put words to describe it. But through a long, long process, I was set free and I'm happier. Every day I wake up and I'm happier and I feel so much better. I found purpose. I found meaning. I found hope. I found excitement. I found adventure, and it was wonderful. And life is good. Life is really good. Ask me any question, anything you want. I'm an open book. Any interesting story that you want to hear, go ahead. I appreciate everyone who comes on to chat. I had one of these before, but it's nice to have someone that I can see who likes this video and wants to interact with me, get to know me more. Some very interesting questions, shall I say, but nonetheless, I'm very happy to interact with you guys. The basement's kind of cold here. Maybe for one of these videos, I'll bring my dog down. You guys would love her. She's very friendly, although she can't sit still. My dog is a 10-year-old Shetland sheepdog. She was the runt of her litter. It was so wonderful. When we got her from a breeder. Her original name was Serena. All the little puppies, we got her at 8 weeks old. All the puppies' names were S names. So she had a brother, Sean. I'll see if I can at least try to include a picture of her, either now or when we got her. But she was really cute. When we got her, they brought out the mom and the dad. The mom had a litter of puppies. I mean, the mom looked brutal. She had a bad hair day, so. And then the brother, Sean, the boy, he was already sold and a family already bought him, but they didn't pick him up yet. So he was strutting about, acting like the alpha male. And the father dog, peed on his nose, like to establish dominance. And I'm like, that was just pretty cute and hilarious. But I have a major affinity for animals. I would never hurt an animal. Kind of why I'm a vegetarian. I respect all life. I would never even squash a bug at work or at home, which I know may seem kind of crazy, but I don't know. I try to respect everything that I can. So yeah, I love animals. I got one of my own, and someday I might hopefully get my own puppy, or maybe even a cat. I don't have preferences for animals as long as they don't bite or attack me, usually. What else? I like to exercise. I'm starting to do that a little bit more. To stay in shape, and because honestly, I want to treat my body right. That's all part of self-love. So I'm also into exercise. That's also where eating right comes in. They go together. So yeah, I like to do that. Extended family. I'm going to go into that. I have a family of 12 cousins. I know, 12 kids. 9 girls, 3 boys. I recently attended an event where the oldest, my cousin Emily in that family, she took her final vows to become a nun. So I guess that was fun. I got to see my cousins. Um, um, I have a niece and a nephew. My second oldest brother is married, and he has an adopted 1-year-old son. His name is Asher. He's really cool. It's a really unique name too. And I also have a 3-month-old or so niece. Her name is Parker. She's really cute, really adorable. Everyone goes hectic over her. And yeah, my oldest brother, he recently got engaged, so he's going to get married. That's pretty sweet. His fiance's younger sister, I went to high school with her, so that's also nice. Family's growing. Yeah, interesting stories. As you can see, I jump around, but that's just because I like to share with you guys, and I hope you have more questions. So an interesting story. I was over at my friend's house. Actually, they have an apartment complex over in Akron, New York. So I have a friend. 3 of them have their own apartment. Morgan, Caden, and Jordan. And Caden has an older brother, Brandon, who lives down the hall. So they live in the same complex. I was over at Brandon's apartment, and we were, I hope you can get the idea, or lighting it up. So we were enjoying ourselves. Let's just say my third eye was open completely. And if you want to call it a demon or a negative entity, something's a very evil negative presence jumped into me, and I was possessed for a while, to the point where I was nauseous and alone and shaking and trembling. And it was very freaky. I was in their bathroom because I was kind of nauseous. I was bent over on my side. I felt alone. I felt like I was trapped in a dome, and that no matter how much I called out for help, no matter what I did, I couldn't help it. I mustered up the strength. After like 5 to 10 minutes, I left the apartment. I got over to Caden's apartment, and he basically pulled it out. He put like one of these crystals on my forehead and he basically began to exercise it out of me. So, hey, Dad.
We're headed down to the Taste of Buffalo. You want to come?
No, thanks. I'm good.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, I'm fine. So,
Are you talking to somebody? I'm sorry.
no, I'm live streaming. Say hello. You're on camera.
Live streaming with who?
With my viewers, people who watch my stuff.
How many people are watching? Is it 30?
There was one guy watching, but as of right now, I think one might come back on, but so anyways, yeah, it was a pretty freaky experience, but I thanked him afterwards for pulling me out of there. So he kind of, he exorcised that demon out of me, and I'm like, holy crap, thanks, man. That was my father back there, so he's pretty awesome. He's my dad, and I love him, but so yeah, that's an interesting story. And I know it wasn't because I was It wasn't because of that. It was because there was an actual evil entity that jumped in me because I felt it. I know the difference. So that was one of the crazy experiences. I've had quite a few more. Let's see. I love doing these videos. They're awesome. I get to interact and try and help change people and get to know others. And if I can inspire just one person to do something amazing, if I can inspire one person who comes back and says, "Hey, Colin, thank you for what you do. You've inspired me, and I've changed, and I feel happier, and I feel better, and things have gone a lot better because of you," then I know I've done a great job. I've done what I'm supposed to. I've done what I know is right. So I really want to inspire you. After all, that is the purpose of my life. Love, peace, unity. I want to inspire others. I want to really change the world. And that's why I'm glad I get to be on here and help you guys. I get an opportunity to do this, and that's just amazing. So I thank you all so much, and for all your support. And I encourage all of you out there, keep viewing my stuff, keep liking it and sharing it, so we can spread the word around. You have the power to do amazing things. You really do. I'm not even lying. You guys have the power to change lives and do things. Another experience I have that just proves this point. I hosted a neighborhood food drive around my street. I collected bags of food for an organization called Friends of the Night People. It's like a homeless shelter where they take in homeless people, they feed them, they take care of them. And it's just wonderful. I'm glad I could help out. And you guys can do amazing things like that too. So don't ever think that you guys can't. And I know it might seem a little nervous, but take courage. You really look deep in your side. Look deep in yourself. Take a breath. Find the courage, because I know you can do this. I believe in you guys, and I know you guys believe in me. So I hope to inspire you just as much as you guys inspire me. You guys really do, by watching my videos and by your comments. I actually made a video where a shout out to all my commenters and the people who watched it. All the people who watched it, I thanked them. I'm very thankful for the people who watch it and interact with me, and let's keep going. Let's grow. Let's expand. Let's keep inspiring people to do great things. Let's keep, helping others, because that's the way this world will slowly heal. Little by little, one soul, one heart, one life at a time. And that's what I like doing here. So yeah, that's my purpose here. I'm going to wrap this up with a little bit more personal information about me. Just not personal, but just facts. I was born on February 1st, 1994. So I'm an Aquarius. Okay. At 9:33 at night. In Western New York, in a hospital in Lockport. I was born and raised in Lockport until I was 4. I moved to my current location and lived here for 20 years, from 4 till 24. This place is killer good memories. So yeah, I was born there. I was raised in Lockport, New York. I attended Maple East Elementary School, which is close to where I live. Hence, when I was 4 years old, I went to Transit Middle School. For any of you who live in Buffalo, who knows that? And I went to Williamsville East High School. So that's just a little bit about me. So yeah, that's some personal information about me. I will be doing another one of these at least once a month, one of these videos, in which I will answer all your questions that you have about me to the best of my ability, give the best advice that I can give, and hopefully inspire you guys, and you guys can keep inspiring me. I like doing this. I like doing it a lot. It makes me happy, and I get to help you guys out. So I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you very much for watching. I very much appreciate it. It's wonderful to talk to you guys, and I hope to do this again. I hope to do this again at least next month. I'm going to make this a once-a-month deal, and I'm going to be posting upon my Facebook page a heads up when I will be doing this. So, yeah, next time let's get more people involved. Let's get more people asking questions. Let's do this, and let's do this again soon, and